time for our Community Corner, where we highlight local nonprofits taking charge and making change in our community. Today, we're joined by Girls on the Run. They're getting ready to open their spring registration, and parents, this is a fantastic program to take advantage of. Allison Navarro is here to tell us all about it. Allison, I'm not shy about the fact that my girls have participated in Girls on the Run. Big fan of this program, but for those who may not be familiar, tell us what makes Girls on the Run so impactful, especially for our influential young women, if you will.
Yeah, so Girls on the Run is a empowerment after-school program for girls in 3rd through 8th grade, and they practice twice a week for 8 weeks, and they learn life skills. They get physical activity, which has been on the decline in our girls at that age. So they learn how to manage emotions, resolve conflict, build better friendships, and then they get to do fun activities with a coach and mentors for them. So
yes,
it's a great program for girls that are just starting out in that 3rd to 5th grade, where they need that extra boost of confidence.
I love that because it checks all the boxes too when it comes to, you know, health. We're not just talking about physical health of the act of running, but also the mental health and then kind of that self-confidence building, like you're saying, and then also peer health as well, which is great. So it's this full wellness package, if you will. All right, so let's talk about the spring season and, you know, ways that people in the community can also get involved, whether it be that they're signing their children up or that they want to be a part of this program.
So girl registration will open next Monday on the 13th of January, and they can go to our website and sign up there, check and see if their school will be offering Girls on the Run. If they don't see their school listed, they can email us and we'll get in touch with the school and see if we can make that partnership happen this year. Typically our locations are between 30 to 40 schools throughout the Treasure Valley, in Kuna and Caldwell. We're in the Valley View District, Boise, and West Ada. So we're kind of all over the valley.
That's great.
And that'll open on Monday, the 13th. And then, you know, our organization, the heart of it is our volunteers. And so right now we're recruiting volunteers to come out and help us be the mentor and the coach for those girls. So each site has two coaches at all times, and we train our volunteers, we give them all the tools and support that they need. We know that each girl learns in a different way and is unique, and so we provide them with that support and help them enrich and empower those girls in a way that helps them.
Love that. Let's talk about the 5K though too, because it's called Girls on the Run. Right? So running, physical activity is a huge part of this program itself.
So, you know, physical activity really helps these girls connect that wellness within themselves. And at the end of the season, they do this 5K where all the girls from all the different schools come together with their coaches and families, and they complete this 5K. And, you know, we say, you know, run is in the name of our program, but many girls walk, or they'll jog, or they'll run or walk, or they're, you know, maybe they're pushing across that finish line, or they're using devices to help them to complete the 5K. And all of those girls are welcome. And even our coaches, not everyone has to be a runner. It's just part of our program.
It's a fully inclusive program.
And you don't have to be a fast runner, a great form runner. Anyone can volunteer or be a part of our program.
I love that. And also too, because you're instilling, like you said, that passion and that joy of movement, regardless if it ends up being a full sprint across the finish line.
Exactly.
Or like you said, you're rolling across the finish line, right? It's just the fact that you're out, you're connecting with the community, that you're doing something that makes you feel good inside and out.
It's a great way for the girls to be involved, like you had said, with their peers and make that connection. A lot of times now our kids are on their devices, and this gives them that time to be together and to make those relationships. And then at the end, to see them all cross the finish line, which is really just the beginning.
Yes, and I do want to add too, for parents who have not been a part of this program before, if doing a 5K seems intimidating for your child, parents are invited to participate in that 5K as well and go across the finish line with your child too. And if they want to do it independently, more power to them. But if that is kind of a sticking point for you, know that you too can also be there to support your kid along the way as well. Where can people go so they can learn more?
To gotrtv.org, and they can sign up there and learn how to be a participant or a volunteer.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Allison. So good to see you. Happy New Year too.
Happy New Year.